introduce everybody. We have from St. Louis, we have Lance Randall, head coach Lance Randall, players Jarrell Harris and Spencer Mitchell. Coach, we're going to have you give a brief opening statement, then we'll open up the questions.
I thought West Alabama was everything we expected them to be. They're long and athletic and very skilled, and they put a lot of pressure on you at the rim at both ends. They're an exceptional basketball team around the basket. They finish well. They're unselfish, and they shoot it fairly well from the perimeter, well enough, pretty well. Not a team you can just say you're going to jam the lane and keep them off the free throw line and keep them out of the paint. I thought, though, to our credit, that they had some runs on us, including the runs at the end, and we had an answer back all the time. And it was usually these guys right here. We controlled, I thought, on the offensive end, the paint. We got a lot of really good touches at the rim. We got to the free throw line consistently, and we made them pay. When we needed a basket, we found a way to get something easy. We got a little sloppy in the last couple minutes of the game, or maybe the last 4 or 5 minutes with the basketball. We're usually better than that. We've been better the last month. Certainly we'll have to shore that up if we're going to have a chance to advance out of this difficult region. But overall, I liked our toughness. I liked our versatility on defense, and I liked the way we answered the bell.
I'll open up for questions.
Coach, talk about your offense. You shoot 72% in the second half. That's going to win you some games, isn't it?
Yeah, and most of that was layups. I don't know what our second half three-point field goal percentage. We were 2 for 4, and I say that we were judicious in our shot selection and very unselfish team. And we did a very good job of playing inside-out basketball today, and that was certainly something that we saw. We thought they were vulnerable, and I thought Spencer and Ron were excellent at the rim. Our wings, Jarrell included, did a great job moving, and when we needed a basket from the perimeter, this guy got us one. And then at the end, it became a free throw shooting contest for us.
Jarrell, you hit a big three there, cut the game, and get you guys got back up to about 11 with about 2.5 minutes left to go in the game, and they made a run at the end. And so, what kind of happened on? Did they just start hitting some shots, or was it more? Was it just defensively? They did some different things to get back in the game a little bit after you get that big shot.
Yeah, I think so. They started figuring out a couple open spots in the zone and spread us out a little bit, got us a little uncomfortable, and they just got a rhythm and got to making shots. But like Coach said, we stopped them. We got back to our fundamentals on what we needed to do, got the stops, and we turned the game.
Coach, how important was the start? I mean, you're up 10 pretty quickly. Y'all really seemed to get the momentum early.
I thought we've got great leadership on this team, and we've got a veteran group. I think there's an advantage that I think in the South region, us and Southern are the only teams that have been here the last 3 years in a row, and so I think that helps, no question. And our guys were hungry and they were excited, but I thought we were poised and had a kind of an aggressive killer instinct right away to start the game, and then again to close it as well.
Let's talk about the rebound. They're a real athletic team. They usually crash the boards really well, but they didn't really seem to hurt you guys on the offensive glass today.
Well, I know that we try to take pride in boxing out, even if they're they're maybe higher jumpers or longer arms or whatever the case. If we box out, sometimes I know there was a play or two where the ball literally fell in between all of us, hit the ground, and then someone tried to go get it. It's not really about a jumping match. If you can get the right position, you can guarantee you get the rebound.
Coach, another GSC team coming up, Delta State. Good. Do you know much about them?
Yeah, very well coached. Got a great big kid. The big kid's a monster. And then, their guard play. I thought the freshman Schmidt looked great on tape, and then today the Australian kid came in and just carried him. He was exceptional, and I think they're very disciplined defensively. They do a great job of owning the paint, playing inside out. They space you out with 2 excellent shooters, and then a very good rebounder, a couple of posts who can both rebound, one that can really score inside and out, and then a kind of a tweener, tough defender, athletic matchup. So you really have your hands full playing against a team like that. But certainly, we play in a great league. They play in a great league. This is why we play a great non-conference schedule, is so that we can be ready for games like this at the end of the year.
Anybody else have any more questions?
Joe, what are you thinking? Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
Coach, what did you say to your guys in the timeout? You had 2 quick buckets. You know, you were up by 8. Now you're down, or now you're up by 4. You know, what did you say to keep them calm, keep them level-headed?
I think I screamed at him. Not to turn it over and lose the game. No, at that stage, you know, really honestly, I should have called a timeout. I told them to call a timeout if they had any problems, but I should have called a timeout before they had those turnovers. I could see we're in a bad situation. You know, we just got back into executing our press breaker, taking care of the ball, and we had to understand that we had the jump ball and that we had timeouts, and we didn't need to panic in that situation. Just get past the pressure and get the ball in our free throw shooters' hands.
Anybody else any more questions? Student athletes to the coach? Head coach?
Trail, just talk about knocking down the free throws at the end there. Obviously, you wanted the ball, didn't you?
Yeah. No, I was just real comfortable, and I felt like I'll be the one that could, you know, knock down the big free throw, extend the lead a little bit, and take the win. Just felt comfortable, confident that I'll make them, so I wanted it.
All right. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Good luck tomorrow.
Thank you.